Plaintiff Tanyelle Hill says she and the defendant were good friends, but they were nothing more than friends, despite the fact that the defendant claims Tanyelle wanted to be with her romantically. Tanyelle allowed the defendant to move in with her, but she's suing because the defendant failed to pay rent. Defendant Centoria Ruffin insists she and Tanyelle were more than friends. They became intimately involved, and she has the pictures to prove it. Centoria believes Tanyelle is only suing her because she's angry that Centoria got back together with her baby's father.
Start with you.
I just want to start by clearing the air today and let you know that Centoria is telling people that the reason I'm suing her today is because I want to be with her, and that's not true. From what I understood, we were great friends. I initially met her through a friend girl
Your
of hers.
Honor. No, we were more than friends. I have pictures here to prove that we were more than friends. More than one picture here to prove on different occasions.
Man, you the one started this. Ain't nobody ask you anything about you all being in a relationship. You the one wanted to clear the air. Now she's providing a little clarity herself.
Well,
How you explain that?
like I said, we were friends. We were good friends. Me, her, and another sister.
Doyle and I are good friends. But we don't tongue kiss.
Or
We don't do that either.
Y'all doing some kinky stuff.
right?
That's some kinky stuff. Go ahead, man. What else you want me to know?
I met Centoria through another friend girl that I was dating. Me, her, and her sister became good friends, and we started hanging out a lot, traveling, partying, clubbing, going to concerts, shopping. We did everything together.
I know that's
Yeah.
right. Go ahead.
Last year around May, Centoria came to me and told me that she needed somewhere to stay because her and the guy that she was living with were breaking up. So I was her friend, and I told her that's fine, but she did have to pay me $300 a month. She sat down with me in front of her sister and signed an agreement stating that she would pay me $300 a month, and she gave me $300 that day to move her things in. Going forward, she told me she was gonna start working at a McDonald's job, and that money wouldn't be an issue because she was starting maybe like 1 or 2 weeks,
Okay.
and she would be able to pay. So I said, okay. And we made the agreement that she would
You
pay
have
me.
it with you?
Yes, sir.
Plaintiff Tanyelle Hill says she and the defendant were best friends, but the defendant insists they were intimately involved, and she has the pictures to prove it.
Let me hear from you, ma'am, as I look at this.
Well, I feel that the only reason that we're here today is because I got back with my baby's father in December of 2013. As you can see, prior to that, me and Tanyelle had like a romantic relationship, sexual relationship, I guess. It was nothing like serious, not no commitment or anything. After I got back with him, Tanyelle started acting jealous, showing jealous, tendencies, getting mad, asking me where I'm going, when I'll be back, questioning me. Also, Tanyelle, before me getting back with him, I want to share, since she want to say we was not doing anything, she would ask me to lay with her every night because my sister was there in the house, her and her boyfriend, and they would take over the whole couch. It's a 1-bedroom apartment and a living room and a kitchen.
Your sister
Yes.
and her boyfriend would take over the couch.
Mm-hmm. The couch that I was supposed to have.
Okay, you were to have that as part of your rent agreement.
Yes.
All right. And how does your sister end up staying there?
That's her best friend.
Okay, so she was staying there when you moved in?
Tanyelle said she wasn't staying there, but she was there every night, her and her boyfriend. They were there every night. They were eating there every night. They were washing every night. They were bathing every night. And they
Yeah.
wasn't paying it.
And they weren't paying anything?
I mean, not to my knowledge.
Now, you did sign this rental agreement?
Yes, I
All
signed.
right, tell me when she failed to pay.
All right, she moved in May, and she gave me $300 to move in that day. She brought her things that night, and the next month came, June 15th came, and she decided, I asked her, well, when are you gonna pay rent? Oh, I have traffic tickets that I need to pay. I'll catch you on my
Did
next
she
check.
pay any more?
No,
All right. And you're suing her for how many months?
for 8 months because that's how long her things and her were at my home.
You had your items there for 8 months?
No.
How
I
long did
took
you
my
have your
items
things?
out January 3rd at the latest. Everything was moved out, and I moved in May. She never asked
Well,
me.
May to January.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I was out in December.
You said you left your things there, though.
Yes.
So did you tell her you were moving and you
Yes.
were going to leave your things?
No.
Right. So
But I mean, I
what you
told her that
digging
I
for?
was leaving. Like, we talked about it and we discussed it, and that I would be leaving,
Right.
that I would be going with him. And she knew that I wasn't going to take absolutely everything. I have computers, like I have other stuff
And
there.
she said, okay, you could leave them?
I mean, she just said okay. She didn't say okay, you could leave them. But after the conversation, she was like, okay, with an attitude.
If it is not clear by both parties that you are allowed to leave your things there and not pay rent, in most cases you remain a tenant when your things are there unless your landlord otherwise agrees to let you keep them there. Ma'am, these months you're suing for, tell me about these other roommates, because it sounds like she's saying she should reduce her payments because you had someone else you moved in. 2 people.
Her sister was there a lot, and her boyfriend used to come over there, sir. And at the time, her sister wasn't paying any cash money to me, but she was receiving food stamps, so she was doing all of my grocery shopping. And for me, that was contributing for her being there,
You're
eating my
absolutely
food,
right.
using my electricity, so I was
You're
okay with that.
absolutely right. And was the other gentleman there with her
He used to come over
and stayed there overnight?
some nights, yes.
All right, so there were 4 people staying there, or 4 people there often, as you put it, and you say living there. And you know why? I say there were 4 living there. What a person gonna give you their food stamps for if they're not living there?
Well, she didn't
You
have
had 2 other tenants, and you made her pay their share. So I'm going to divide hers between 3. You wanted 8 months of $300. I'm going to give you 8 months of $100 because you had 2 other people there, tenants, and you did not reduce her rent after you moved 2 other people in. $800 is your judgment. Have a good day, ladies. Bye-bye.
I mean, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna not talk to her because
Right.
she's obviously a liar, and she know that she had other people staying in the house with her that should have been paying her rent. And I'm glad that the judge, divided in between the 3 of us.
Well, at least I'm getting my money from you, and I'm glad we don't have to deal with each other anymore, and I hope this teaches
And
you
you're
a
only
lesson.
getting 800. You're not
Doesn't
finna get
matter.
no 3,000 or
Doesn't
whatever
matter.
you were suing
I'm
for.
getting my money.
So
I'm
cool.
getting my money
I'm
from
done.
you.
For answers to your legal questions and more, go to my website, askjudgemathis.com.